Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today on our Wednesday webinar on August 30th. I'm Glenda Robichaux with my fabulous co-host, Julie Gromitz. And we've got, again, some more wonderful information for you on this beautiful Wednesday morning. And our agenda today is that we're going to talk about the promotion of the month. Just one last time, one more day to hit it. And then we're also going to talk about what you can do to help Houston out with our hygiene kits. Also talk about upcoming events, classes, and webinars. And then Julie is going to take it away today with how to build a doTERRA business. Oops. Sorry, mute my phone. And for one more, well, technically if you count today, 2 more days, the August promotion, the A to Z chewables and the PB Assist are 10% off. And they are, they're great for both children and adults. Don't limit them to just children. Some adults don't like to swallow pills and would rather chew on the chewables, like my hubby. And the PB Assist Junior are just, they're an amazing probiotic that comes in a little packet, kind of tastes like a pixie stick, and it's just yummy and good for our bellies.
I've started packing them in my daughter's lunch.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, she loves it.
Great idea. So those are 10% off. And then if you have shared doTERRA with anyone this month and they're interested, or you have people that you've kind of have on the fence, this is a great time for them to enroll, because if they enroll with 100 PV or more in August, so today or tomorrow, and then they set up their LRP for September for 100 PV, they will get the Lifelong Vitality Pack for free, which is an amazing offer. The Lifelong Vitality is just an amazing product, and I think Julie, someday we'll just have to do a webinar just on Lifelong Vitality for sure.
Great idea.
Yeah, there's too much to say, and we won't go into all that detail now, but they've got today and tomorrow again to earn it for free by enrolling as a new member and then setting up their LRP. So just keep that in the back of your mind for anyone you might have that's interested. And then, you know, one of the things I truly love about doTERRA is our Helping Hands Foundation, our Healing Hands Foundation. Ugh, sorry, I've had way too much coffee this morning. And we have a way to help out those suffering from Hurricane Harvey in Houston. If you go into your back office and you go under Shop Products and you go under Healing Hands Foundation, there you will find these emergency relief hygiene kits. And you can purchase them in a pack of 4 or a pack of 20, and they will be dispatched to Houston. So they won't come to you. They'll just, you know, go straight to where they're needed. And it's just a great way to be able to help out. The hygiene kit includes what you see in the photo there in the corner: some shampoo, conditioner, some toothpaste, toothbrush, a washcloth, some Band-Aids, some soap, and a rollerball of Melaleuca, which is a great first aid oil to have on hand. So just be thinking about that. If you're able to help and contribute, just keep that as an idea this month and next month also, as I'm sure they'll continue to need assistance.
And one of the nice things that doTERRA does for us wellness advocates, they understand that we are, you know, working to maintain our own 100 PV in our cart at all times. If we are working towards earning commission, which we'll be talking about next. But also, if you have a loyalty rewards program going out already, all of these emergency hygiene kits actually earn PV for you as well. So if you have made it up to that 30% mark in your product points back, you're actually earning 30 points in free product for every 100 that you will purchase for somebody else as well. So it's really a great opportunity to help other people and still be putting some free product points in your point bank.
That is a great point. Thank you for adding that. Great point. Upcoming webinars. So next week, I cannot believe it is here already, will be convention. And Julie and I will be out in Salt Lake City and hopefully coming to you live at some point on Facebook with some exciting news. But for that reason, there will be no webinar next Wednesday. The following Wednesday, September 13th, of course, we're going to have some new amazing oils to talk about. So join us then to talk about or learn about those. And then on September 20th, we have Cooking with doTERRA and Transitioning into Fall with Ayurvedic Medicine. And I am so excited for that one. There's just so much that we can do through how we nourish ourselves with food and the changing of seasons and what that means. And, you know, certain vegetables and fruits grow in certain seasons for a certain reason. And I'm sure that our guest presenter will dive more into that on September 20th. And again, if there's any of you listening that are interested in sharing some of your wisdom with us, we'd love to have you as a guest presenter in the coming months, or if there's topics that you're interested in learning about, please let Julie or I know, because we really want to make this educational and of use for you and your customers. So feel free to reach out if you have any ideas or would like to present. There's also launch training on Facebook, and then as always, the Empowered Life series that's on doTERRA.com under the living section, and there's all kinds of archived videos there too with more education. Upcoming classes. So after we get back from convention, I'm sure that the rest of the year is just gonna fly super fast and be super fun. And one class that, or two classes that Julie has coming up is Essential Oils 101 at Unwind Within on September 18th at 7 p.m. Then on Tuesday, September 19th at 6:30 p.m., we will have a new product showcase at the Byerly's on 50th and France in Edina there. And we'd love to have you there. Feel free to bring guests. And then we're also working on bringing you some monthly business training. So stay tuned for those as well. And then also, if you have events that you are open to sharing between my team and Julie's team, please let us know and we will put them in our slides going forward.
Yeah, and what I'm finding is the more, you know, if you have space for extra butts in your seats, the more butts that we can get in our seats, even if they're maybe not your own, from your own guest list or whatever, it creates energy. So really, I encourage you to reach out and collaborate with other people that are on the same mission, on the same journey as you are. And it's really amazing what you can create together when you work together as a team. Right, Glenda?
Yes. And it's so much fun when you get to work with another team and combine your talents and your energy and just create something fun and exciting like a Wednesday webinar.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, one more thing.
Oh my gosh, and this is awesome. I want you to get on the mountaintops and tell everyone doTERRA is going to be live streaming convention. What that means is people that are unable to attend, or even if you are attending and you want to watch it again when you come back home, you can go to doTERRAonlineticket.com and it's $49, and then you will be able to access convention, all the speakers for the 3 days. And this is just amazing. So people that aren't able to travel or the expensive convention can be quite costly. This is just amazing. They can watch convention in the privacy of their own home. And Julie and I have a little incentive for anyone that is going to sign up to live stream convention. Is it the first person we're offering free birch to?
Nope. So what I figured we would do is on the Midwest Essential Mamas Facebook page, there is a big picture. It says it's a big picture of birch oil, and it's beautiful. And it's got the prerequisites, but basically, if you, so when you sign up for your doTERRA online ticket for convention, I want you to take a screenshot of that registration. Post that and tag 3 other people that might be interested.
Awesome.
so that we see that you've purchased your ticket. You're tagging 3 people, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a drawing for our free birch oil for those that have qualified for that.
Awesome. Love it.
Birch is something that you may have heard a little bit about. You may have even had the opportunity to smell it before. It's truly amazing. It's a really great analgesic that doTERRA just doesn't have enough capability to get, I think, in stock on a regular basis. So they don't provide it for us to purchase. But it's something that has come in a convention kit when you actually travel out to Utah and go to convention. And so Glenda and I have a couple in our back stock, and we are really excited to be able to share this with some people that are excited to join us via the internet. So
yeah. Check that out and spread the word with everyone. Get some people signed up to watch it online and win some free birch.
Yes. Okay, so I am really excited to talk today about building your business with doTERRA. Now, one of the things that I came to find when I started off using doTERRA products, when I signed up, I really wasn't interested in building a business at all. I run my own massage studio. I really just wanted essential oils that were quality, that were going to not go rancid in my cabinet. That was a huge thing for me. And I wanted something for my kids and my clients. So when I stumbled upon doTERRA, all I wanted to do was purchase, but I found myself with the inability to keep my mouth closed. When you find something that works, it's really, really easy to share it with other people. And what I love about doTERRA is that they provide us an opportunity when we do share these products with other people. They provide us an opportunity to earn a paycheck, which I think is great because it allows you to turn around and cover the expense that you're already spending on your oils. So it was a great opportunity for me to get my oils paid for. And then it turned out that it was a great opportunity to supplement my income as a massage therapist. And as a massage therapist, I don't know if you know, but the industry is typically fairly hard on your physical body. The average lifespan of a massage career is typically about 7 years. And I have hit the 15-year mark, so I'm above and beyond my double. But what's really exciting for me is that doTERRA provides me the opportunity to not only supplement my income right now, but when I am finally emotionally ready to let go of that part of my life and move forward, it provides me a really great retirement opportunity. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go through some of that a little bit later on. So that's a little background into what got me going in the business realm. Glenda, do you want to share with us before we get started what got you into the business?
Sure. Also, much like Julie, when I was first introduced to the oils, I did not approach it like a business, but I couldn't help myself from sharing it with everyone. It's like when you see a good movie or go to a good restaurant and you just want the whole world to know what you did or what you ate. That's how I felt about the oils. I just started sharing them with everyone. And I have dabbled in my career in just about everything. I've gone to culinary arts school. I've been a barista. I've had my own house cleaning business. I've had a corporate career, and nothing ever felt like the right fit for me. And finally, after using doTERRA for a couple of years, I realized that this was where my passion was with helping other people and helping them with their health. And that's when I really started to pursue it and saw what an amazing opportunity that it can provide for me and my family. And that's when I just decided to do it as a business. So yeah, thanks for letting me share that, Julie.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so in the corporate world, we find ourselves working long hours and trading. Basically, you're trading your hours for dollars. I very quite literally, with my massage business, charge people by the hour. And so you find yourself, I find myself, if I don't work, I don't get paid. And that can be a little bit stressful when you're looking at being self-employed, if you're looking at maybe becoming injured or finding yourself ill and unable to work, God forbid. So there is a really great short video that I'm going to show you here that talks a little bit about a different way.
Back in 1999, I was going to college. I read a book, and it had a very impactful story that stuck with me ever since then. In fact, I was going to school to be a dentist. And when I read this book, I actually changed everything that I was doing and realized that I was actually going to school to haul buckets. Now, what I mean by that is this story. Basically, there's this guy. He lives in a village. The village is a couple miles away from the closest water source. And his job basically was to put a yoke on his back, hitched to 2 different buckets, and he'd make this hike every day. He'd fill his buckets up with water, walk back, and every day, all of his inventory was sold out. Everybody wanted what he had. Everybody needed what he had. He had an incredible job security. And if he wanted to make more money, he'd just simply make more trips. He would go back and forth as many times as he could, and every time he went back and forth, he'd make more money. And anyway, that's how he provided for his family. That's how the village got water. Well, another guy sees this and says, man, I want to take advantage of that because that guy's got perfect job security. Everybody needs his product. And so he fashions himself a yoke, gets a couple buckets, and starts making trips the same as this other guy. Just like the other guy, everybody needed his product. He's making a good living. But what he ended up doing is, instead of making multiple trips per day, he would basically make one trip, and then he'd take whatever extra time he had and start building a pipeline. I guess you could say he was working full-time on his job and part-time on his fortune. Well, one man was hauling buckets back and forth, making more money than his friend. He worked day and night, night and day. First, hauling buckets to make sure his family was taken care of, and then working nights and overtime trying to figure out how to build his pipeline, overcoming the concerns that he had to deal with, the rocks in the ground. He spent the time doing that to build his pipe consistently and persistently over time. Well, a few years later, he finally finishes the pipeline, gets it to the village, and eventually turns on a spigot. Now, at this point, everybody in the village can come and get as much water as they want. It's cooler, cleaner, fresher, better than the water he was hauling with buckets, and cheaper. Everybody could get it much more affordably. And he did this. He not only built an actual pipeline that was a pipeline of water, but he also built a financial pipeline, something that would pay him and his family and take care of his needs for the rest of his life. And that's basically what I realized when I was reading this book, going to college. I realized I was going to school to haul buckets. I wasn't building a pipeline, something that would take care of me and allow me to pursue my greater causes and higher purposes in life. I was basically working for money. And so basically what I did from that point on is I changed my career choice, and I've always tried to build pipelines. Over the last decade, every business venture I've gone into, I've tried to structure it in such a way. I had a software company recently, a marketing company before that. But every single one of these companies had something in common. It was an attempt to make a pipeline. And some of them were very successful. Some of them were spectacular failures. But either way, my pipeline, what I was trying to do was create this pipeline. Well, as I started building a doTERRA business, when I got introduced to this, immediately went right back into, okay, this is a pipeline. It's obvious how this is a pipeline. We create a residual income, something that when we're done, we turn on a spigot and we can provide for our family for a long, long time. I notice, however,
So I apologize for the cutoff there. It's a tremendous video. I encourage you, if you want to watch the full thing, it's about a half an hour. So I didn't want to go on and on. But hop on YouTube, Buckets and Pipeline doTERRA, and you'll find the full 30-minute video. Seth is a tremendous speaker, and he does some really great work with that. So today we're actually going to talk about the building opportunity that doTERRA provides, and you can find your own copy of the guide and the outline that I'm going to go through at sharesuccess.com/build. So we're going to go there. So this is basically talking about that same buckets and pipelines mentality. Oftentimes in the corporate world, or like I said, in my own career, I find myself hauling buckets every day. And my opportunity came to start building a pipeline when I opened that first bottle of my doTERRA essential oil. And it really allowed me the opportunity to start building this financial freedom, this pipeline of income. What I love that doTERRA provides for us is a choice. We can create a very different story for ourselves and many others. With doTERRA, we have the opportunity to achieve financial freedom simply by sharing safe and empowering natural solutions with those that we love. And not only does our doTERRA pipeline touch our own families and those physically around us, but when we build our financial pipeline through doTERRA, we are actually empowering many, many other people in different villages, in different countries, because of where we source our oils from. I don't know if you are aware of all of the amazing things that we're doing for other countries in simply how we get our oils, but because of our co-impact sourcing, we are allowing villagers from third world countries to feed their families and to get clean water, schooling and hospitalization that they would not have had the opportunity for before doTERRA came into their lives. So check out, if you have some time, there's a great channel on YouTube. It is just doTERRA's co-impact sourcing videos. And I highly encourage you to check that out and really see where your oils are coming from and see the lives that you are impacting. So is building a pipeline right for you? When you dedicate time and resources to build a pipeline with doTERRA, the results are far-reaching and long-lasting. Your pipeline then provides well-being and freedom to your home, communities, and to generations. So my question to you, are you hauling buckets currently or building a pipeline? Oops, sorry. Technical difficulties. So traditional employment, you are typically trading your hours for dollars. You have a limit on how much you can advance, and somebody else determines how much you can earn. You're reliant upon your employer's vision, and your prerequisites are oftentimes costly education or previous experience. And you have limited time freedom. The one thing I love about owning my own business is I don't have to necessarily report to anyone except for myself. I can take family vacations. I can take my kids across the world and make phone calls from there, work from there, and introduce other people in Costa Rica or wherever to doTERRA as well, which is great. Authentic network marketing. You have true, lasting residual income. There's no limits on advancement and earnings. You're reliant on your own vision. There are no prerequisites and free education. One thing I love is that doTERRA actually does provide some great continuing education opportunities as well. and you have the freedom to choose your own schedule. Authentic network marketing is the most efficient way to build your financial pipeline. Now, why would you choose doTERRA as your network marketing company? So doTERRA provides our product sourcing, packaging, fulfillment, customer and distributor services, world-class product education and leadership development, and seriously low startup costs, including products for personal use. If you are like me, buying the products for your family anyway, it totally makes sense to turn around and share them with others. So doTERRA has surpassed so many other network marketing companies. You see Herbalife is here in the earnings, and I believe that this is $0.1 billion here. So that'd be $1 million. Herbalife in 16 years, Nu Skin in 15. doTERRA is just in line with Apple when you're talking about their growth. In 7 years, we hit that $1 billion mark. How amazing. We are one of the fastest growing network marketing companies out there. Looking at the doTERRA difference, we have record-breaking retention. Most other network marketing companies lead with the business opportunity. So the thing that I love about doTERRA is that you can be a part of doTERRA whether you want to do the business or not. In fact, most of our wellness advocates or wholesale customers now are really in it just for the products because they're amazing. And what that means as someone that is interested in the business is that we have a 65% retention rate with doTERRA. That's amazing. If you're looking at other network marketing companies, typically their industry average, is 8%. That's a huge difference. So most network marketing companies try to lead with the business opportunity. Their product sales are dependent solely on the business opportunity, and their biggest thing that they do is they try to sell you the opportunity. Now, like I said with doTERRA, their products are absolutely amazing. People will buy them regardless of the opportunity. But what's really, really great is that we actually get to not only share products with other people, but we get to share a wellness lifestyle. Starting with doTERRA, I was already dabbling. I was in massage therapy, so I was already in the wellness industry. But being able to provide tools for people and education for people that they can take after they leave my studio is a tremendous opportunity for me to really help other people in their future lives, which is ultimately what we want to do. So doTERRA has actually chosen this network marketing as their avenue in getting their products out there because they are truly best shared person to person. So they've opted, rather than paying advertising companies, doTERRA chooses to compensate the people, their wellness advocates, who share the products and support others in sharing. So with that, we are bringing health and hope through this wonderful worldwide movement. The other amazing thing that I love is doTERRA's executive team. They are these beautiful 7 individuals here. And what's awesome is that they are combined over 150 years of combined experience. We are the largest essential oil company in the world. And I believe, Glenda, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was 2013 that we actually took that. And we've only been around since 2008. Which is pretty amazing. We are debt-free with no outside interest or funding. Now, this story was something that really was powerful for me. When I first got started with doTERRA, Emily Wright came and spoke to us here in Minneapolis, and she shared with us a story about how their company got started. And she and Dr. Hill and Dave Sterling all got together, and they were really feeling a calling. They were feeling drawn to create a essential oil company that would have amazing quality and be able to help the villages and help the people in which they get their oils from. They really wanted to cut out the middleman, but in doing so, they wanted to make sure that they had the absolute best products on the market. Now, they took their business plan to investors, because that's what you do when you're wanting to start up a business, right? You took your business plan to investors, and every single investor that they talked to wanted 51% of the company. Now, what that means as a company starting off is that if you give away 51%, you're giving away the rights to decisions. And when you're talking with an investor that only looks at the bottom line, they may not care about the purity or the medicinal potency of these oils. And being that that was exactly what was drawing those three individuals so deeply to start this business, they were not ready to give up 51% of their company. So they sat and they thought and they prayed and they meditated on this. And they decided that they were willing, they believed so strongly in this business opportunity, they were willing to put their homes up for second mortgages. They pulled out their savings. They looked to other personal friends to join them in this venture. And they went 13 months without a paycheck because they believed in this amazing business opportunity. Now, that was, 2008, and it is now 2017, and there are 30,000 of us joining next week in Utah, which is just crazy to think about. So they had a vision, and they had a dream, and they didn't let anybody stop them with that dream. So I encourage you to think about, what is your dream? Where would you like to go in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years? Do you want to still be punching that time clock? Do you still want to be hauling that bucket? Or do you want to build your own financial pipeline? So how does it work? So doTERRA offers us 4 different ways of compensation. Now, they have done so because they've chosen these 4 routes of compensation because they know that this is not going to be a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm going to tell you that sharing the oils is absolutely amazing. Empowering other people's lives is unbelievable. You will earn some income. You will earn some amazing income. And there's an opportunity to continue your growth above and beyond even Presidential Diamond here. There is no ceiling for it. They have created these 4 different opportunities to earn, and I'll go through each one of them. Now, if you look at the colors here, Fast Start bonus is purple, Power of 3 is blue, Unilevel is green, and Leadership bonus is gold. And they actually coordinate here with this graph, and that will make sense as I go through it. So the first way that we earn here is called our Fast Start bonus. Now, this is something that doTERRA offers as an opportunity to start getting paid immediately. This is paid weekly on your new enrollees' volume for their first 60 days. As the enroller, that is the person that has shared oils with someone and has shared the opportunity for them to get their own discounted membership. And whether they sign up as a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate, you get paid the same, which is awesome. So the Fast Start bonus is paid weekly on a new enrollee on their volume for their first 60 days. Now, the enroller must have their own 100 PV loyalty rewards order to receive this enroller bonus. And I'm going to make a caveat. The enroller, in order to get paid any commissions throughout any of this, you have to have 100 PV that goes out each month. So if you're using the products anyway, if you're using the vitamins, which, by the way, the vitamins are amazing. If you're using the vitamins, if you're using their hair care, their skin care, their toothpaste, it's really hard to stay under 100. I sometimes, some months, have a hard time staying under 200, but excuse me. So the Fast Start bonus is paid weekly. What this means is that when you personally enroll your neighbor, you earn 20% of what they purchase in their first 60 days. When your neighbor turns around and enrolls her sister, your neighbor earns 20% on her sister. You earn 10%. Now, when her sister turns around and enrolls her coworker, your neighbor earns 10% on that. Her sister earns 20%, and you actually still continue to earn. You're earning 5% on that. So what our mission is not only sharing these oils with other people, but teaching them how to turn around and do the same. Now, our second bonus here is called our Power of 3 bonus. Now, this is paid monthly, and each person pictured here needs to have 100 PV LRP, and each team needs to have 600 team volume to receive this sponsor bonus. Now, what this means is that you and anybody on your front line, so your front line can be 10 people wide if you so choose. I don't recommend it. We'll get into that a little bit later. But if you have, multiple people on your front line, those are all your combined team volume. Everything that you personally order, that is called your personal volume. That is your 100 PV, okay? So your team volume is you and the people on your front line. Your overall volume is you and everybody below you. So a little bit of language there for you. So when you and 3 people on your front line all have 100 PV and your team volume is 600, you receive a $50 bonus. Awesome, right? So that's a great bonus. It might not quite be enough to cover your own personal use for oils if you're like me and my family. But when you teach these 3 people how to share oils with other people, they choose to be a wellness advocate instead of just a wholesale customer, they can then have their own opportunity to earn their $50 bonus as well. And when each of these earns their $50 bonus, your bonus bumps up to $250. When that duplicates one more time, your bonus actually bumps up to $1,500 a month. Now that's a tremendous jump, and what a great bonus that is. So that is our Power of 3 bonus. And as I said before, as you start to grow in your doTERRA ranks, the Fast Start bonus becomes less and less important. The Power of 3 bonus becomes less and less important. And we're going to get on to what some of these other colors, this green and this gold, means for you as well. So the green here is your unilevel bonus. Now this is paid monthly on your team volume outside of the Fast Start bonus window. So once a member has been in for 60 days, then you start earning your different percentages on them. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys, don't worry about it if you don't understand right away. It took me a solid year before I could even look at this unilevel bonus. But what I really want to share with you is that we have chosen, doTERRA has chosen to do their unilevel bonus completely upside down from all other network marketing companies in the industry. Most network marketing companies will offer you your highest percentage, 7%, on your level 1, your first level of people. Well, if you look at it this way, your first level is only 3 people. Why would you want to get 2% on, why would you want to get 7%, your largest percent, on your smallest amount of people? So what this means is that your level 1 with doTERRA, you're earning 2%, which isn't a lot. It really isn't. And in fact, they have actually done the math for you. This is all based on 150 PV orders. If you have 3 people that you're earning 2% on, you're earning $9. Big whoop, right? Not a big deal. Like I said before, when you're starting off, this green is almost non-existent. But as you start to grow, it grows astronomically. So level 2, you're earning 3%. Now, when you look at level 2, you've got 9 people in a perfect world. So you're earning $49 on those 9 people. Now this, I have to tell you, is on top of your power of 3 and on top of your fast start bonus. So you're earning $49 on your level 2 and you're earning $9 on your level 1. Again, not huge earnings, but it's nice when you're talking residual, right? So level 3, your percentage that you're earning starts to jump, 5%. When you look at your level 3, 27 people. That's $252 right there, just on your third level. You start adding that up, that's $301, $310 just with your unilevel bonus here on level 3, just by sharing what doTERRA has done for you and for your family and showing people how it can offer help and assistance to them as well. Now, as we continue to move forward, if you can imagine this duplicating and duplicating and duplicating, by the time you're down here at level 4, you have 81 people down there and you're earning 5%. Level 5, 243 people, you're earning 6% on. That's a $3,000 bonus. That is what the level that elites are paid to, and we're going to get to that in a moment. Level 6, you're earning 6%. That's on 729 people. Level 7, 7% on 2,187 people. $32,000 a month. That's nothing to sneeze at. Thank you very much. So, like I said before, as you start growing in rank, these bonuses start to make a tremendous difference. This unilevel is really where it's at. Now, the other one that I am excited to share is our leadership bonus. Now, this is paid monthly, and doTERRA has actually taken their entire global profits, and 6% of their entire global profits are divided among the leadership ranks. 2% is divided amongst silver, gold, and platinum. 1% is divided amongst diamond, blue diamond, and presidential diamond, and then an additional 1% amongst diamond, 1% amongst blue diamonds, and 1% amongst presidential diamonds. Now, they've actually, since this brochure has been made, they've come out with another bonus. It's called the Rising Leader Bonus. Now, the Rising Leader is an additional 1%. So doTERRA has actually taken 7% of their global profits and are sharing that amongst their leadership team, which is really, really quite amazing. And that Rising Leader bonus is actually split between your premiers and your silvers. And that is provided you hit either premier or silver and have a new enrollee in that month. And you will earn your Rising Leader bonus, which is about $200, which is a great additional bonus. So what do these ranks mean? Starting off, Elite is the first real recognized rank. Now, Elite is 3,000 overall volume. What that looks like is if you were to enroll 15 people, you would have approximately 3,000 overall volume. And that is looking at, on average, about $300 a month is what an elite earns. And if you look here, most of that is Fast Start bonus money. Moving forward, Premier is 2 legs of executive. Now, when we talk about a leg, you come back down here and you're looking at 2 of these people, okay? 1 leg, 2 legs. And if each of these hit executive and your overall volume is 5,000, you then become Premier. Now, like I said, Premier has that Rising Leader bonus opportunity, which is awesome. And again, that's going to be on top of this $600 a month average earnings. And that is with the Power of 3, with Fast Start money, and with a little bit of this unilevel bonus. Now, as we start to grow to become Silver, you lead 3 people to Elite. So finding 3 people that see the values, see the vision that doTERRA is providing to us and the financial opportunities, and that really want to join this journey with you. And when you lead 3 people to Elite, you then become Silver. And a Silver is earning approximately $2,200 a month. And again, that's before the Rising Leader bonus. So with that bonus, it would be closer to $2,400. Gold, looking at gold, gold is leading 3 people to Premier. So helping 3 people, helping your 3 elites turn into Premier, so then they find their own 2 legs of executive. Leading 3 people to Premier, your monthly earnings jump up closer to this $5,000 mark, which is awesome. Platinum is leading 3 people to Silver. And again, Silver is leading 3 people to Elite. So it's pretty basic. I'm going to say it's simple. It's not always easy sometimes, because so much of what we have to get over is our own barriers in this business. However, you are blessed with some tremendous leaders that have really driven through the trenches for you to get here. So I encourage you to reach up and really reach out to your doTERRA leader. And if you're not getting the help that you need, reach up higher. Reach up higher until you find someone that is willing to work with you. So Platinum is leading 3 people to Silver. That's looking at almost $10,000 a month, which is pretty great. Diamond is leading 4 people to Silver, so adding 1 more Silver onto that. And look, your earnings almost double. At every rank, your earnings practically double, which is pretty awesome. Blue Diamond is leading 5 people to Gold, $38,000 a month. I could use that. That'd be awesome. Presidential Diamond is leading 6 people to Platinum. That is average earnings of $112,000 a month. Now, what I encourage you to do is figure out if this is something that you feel drawn to. I encourage you to really look and see at what point would you be able to lead the life that you want to lead? And what are you willing to do to get there? The founders that built doTERRA were willing to give up income for 13 months. They were willing to put their homes up for Hawk. They put it all in. What are you willing to do to find your financial freedom? What are you willing to do to offer financial freedom to other people in need? And do so with providing them health and wellness opportunities as well. So take a look. What would you like to create? What is your 2 to 5 year retirement plan? Are you wanting to share oils, enroll customers and builders, and launch builders to do the same? Choosing your pace. Do you want to just earn extra spending money? $300 to $600 a month? A great goal for that would be Elite or Premier. So you could have a great goal to hit elite in 2 to 3 months and premier in 6 months. The needed investment for this is about 3 to 5 hours a week. And how you do it is you're personally enrolling a few people a month. To supplement your income, you're earning $600 to $5,000 a month. That's premier or gold income, premier to gold income, excuse me. So some great goals for that would be elite in 1 to 2 months, silver in 6 to 9 months, and gold in 1 to 2 years. This time investment is typically about part-time. You're going to be 10 to 15 hours a week, enrolling 4 or more customers and 1 business builder monthly. That will help you to reach these ranks here. If you're wanting to go for the gold, and not this gold, but the amazing gold, if you're wanting to go big, replace and multiply your income. 5,000 to really truly the sky is the limit. Gold to presidential diamond income. So your goals would be elite in 1 month, silver in 2 to 3 months, and diamond in 1 to 3 years. Your needed investment here is 15 to 30 hours a week. You're enrolling 8 customers and 2 business builders monthly. This is, I'm not going to lie, this is a full-time job with over full-time income. I would absolutely love to, and I'm going to say this because I am still doing massage, I absolutely love what I do. And my heart is what is holding me back from not doing that anymore. But if I were in the corporate world, I wouldn't be able to wait to leave that. I don't know about you. I know that, Glenda, you have experienced that world. But to be able to replace and multiply your income by offering health and wellness to other people, there is nothing better in life, I think, than doing that, doing what you love and getting paid for it. So where do you want to go? What is your pace? So I encourage you to reach up. Glenda and I are both more than willing to help you with this journey that you are wanting to embark on and help you get started. So some great first steps: set your goal. I want to hit elite by, I am elite rank in 90 days, 30 days, or 14 days. 90 days is kind of a minimum. 30 days is your target. 14 days is amazing. Go for the goal, baby. So set your first goal. Elite is a foundational rank to building your successful doTERRA business. Set the goal to be elite and choose your pace. Number 2, fill in your names list. Like I said before, this can be found at sharesuccess.com/build. And you can print it off, or if you just want to print off the names list factor. What I recommend when you go through your names list 100 people that you know. Go through your phone contacts, Facebook friends, who would benefit from the products or opportunity, who needs wellness, money, purpose in life, or freedom from the work week, financial freedom, or freedom from their health concerns. So they've got a great opportunity here at sharesuccess.com. Expand your contacts for additional ideas, and then organize your list by your network. Family, friends. On the other page here is community and other. And then I encourage you to go through and check off. So first off, create a brain dump. You never know who is going to be open to the products or the opportunity unless you ask. Create a brain dump, and then you can qualify your names by checking off who would be a good customer, who would be a good sharer, and who would be a good builder. And if you want to move forward beyond that, there is an amazing opportunity to walk through that can really help to launch you to elite, and where we will go through and really organize your names list further. That could be a whole nother segment. But we're not going to get there today. However, I would encourage you, if this is something that intrigues you, please, please, please reach out. Connect with your upline support within 48 hours and start sharing to begin building your financial pipeline and changing lives. So I can't tell you enough about how excited I am for you to be joining Glenda and I on this journey. I have really loved the opportunity to work with the people that I've worked with and learn what I've learned. It has changed my life so much more than just oils. It has really changed the way that I look at things now and the way that I interact with my friends and family. So I encourage you to dip your feet in if that's what feels comfortable for you, or put on your cape and go charging forward. Reminders. September 6th, next week, we will be at convention, no webinar. September 13th is our post-convention webinar. We'll be talking about all the new products and the amazing things that doTERRA has presented with convention to us. And then September 20th, our guest speaker, Aaliyah Sheehan, is coming to talk about cooking with doTERRA and transitioning into fall with Ayurvedic medicine. So some great things on the horizon. I am grateful for you to join us today. Have a fantastic couple of weeks, and we will see you back here on the 13th.